I'm starting recording. Hello, everyone. I'm again live. Let's talk today about last week. It was interesting week, and feel free to ask questions. I don't see any questions in MA Weekly channel. Probably extremely clear for everyone what we're doing. But okay. Uh, little little retrospective. I was mm, extremely busy with Strategy Splitter, of course. It is contract is done, and we deployed first Vault with strategy and sub-strategy on Phantom. I will adjust scripts, do hard works of chain scripts, and we need to adjust UI, but it is on the final stage. And um, I I told yesterday about details of implementation and how it will work. Um, it is not just a multi-strategy. The best comparison is Yorn. Yorn has Vault, and inside Vault they have they're able to use different strategies. Um, and each strategy very similar what we have right now. So it is classical way when you have Vault strategy, just you don't use um, an array of these strategies inside Vault. So what we built, it is middleware solution. Uh, Strategy splitter, it is in the same time Vault and strategy. Um, and this behavior very flexible. We can connect as much strategy splitters as we want if it needs for some reason. It is true money lag when each part independent. Vault can be connected to strategy or strategy splitter, and simple strategy can be sub-strategy for this splitter or uh, mm, common strategy, of course. So we didn't change existing contracts. Vaults and exist strategies was not changed. So it is still secured audited contract. And middle solution, it is just a logic from partially from Vault, partially from strategy, and some features for rebalancing and everything else. The main advantage is mm, what's the issue use uh, different strategies. Um, it is gas consumption. When you deposit somewhere, um, you have limitation of block gas limit, and when you use multiple strategies, you need to do it as independent process. So um, and we try to make it in decentralized way, so users can will be able to um, mm, rebalance it if needed. We'll do it ourselves, but I guess it is the right way to open this interface to everyone. And it is not the most interest. The most interest how you will withdraw. For example, if you have more than uh, 50% TVL in this vault, you can have trouble with withdrawal from, I don't know, 5 platforms in one transaction. And we create interface withdrawal request. Um, it is something like um, you can send withdrawal request. I want, I don't know, $1 million, and the whole TVL is 2 million, and obviously we will need to withdraw from different platforms. And this withdrawal request, you can also process it. You create withdrawal request and process it, and it will be step by step withdraw from different platforms until reach requested amount. Um, it is new user experience, of course, and probably only whales will be have this experience because for little amounts it is not necessary. Um, but I bet on this solution. I bet on Strategy Splitter because we will able farm uh, on the fly multiple platforms. Um, it will need for maximize profit on current network and with time with time on multi-chain because this strategy splitter invests money not immediately. It should be done in 2 steps, and it is um, great great opportunity for multi-chain farming across networks. I hope this time you will have just a Polygon Vault, for example, USDC, with maximum profit from each chain, from I don't know, Phantom, Kronos, something else new, because launch on each network expensive. It requires UI, it requires a lot of work, and we can do it easily. Yes, exactly. Multi-chain MetaVaults. But not MetaVaults. MetaVaults, it is another. I can tell about how we'll create MetaVaults. Um, okay. I mean, um, the strategy splitter opens the door for maximize profit for one asset. What is multi-vault, MetaVault? MetaVault usually users expect that they deposit one asset and inside Vault it somehow manage it and increase use different assets for maximize profit. So somehow manipulate deposited asset. For example, it can be stable coins, of course. It can be farm on pairs without, I mean, stablecoin pairs. Um and probably something specific. And it is just we can do it. It is not so difficult. But look at AMB. AMB strategy, very good experiment. How people, how not also people, how looks evolved with assets. Uh, mm, with assets inside converted to other assets because we will borrow in Mai and provide Mai to Balancer. It has little price fluctuations in some range, and share price fluctuate inside this range. And um, for MetaVault, we should uh, create interesting solution how to stabilize this, uh, how to create a best experience for users. And I think it will be a solution on top of current vaults. We don't need create new vaults. We just need a solution. MetaVault, it will be a vault for other vaults. Probably it will be just Zappin because this easier. Probably it will be vault based on Zappin solution or something like this. Okay, but right now, Strategy Splitter will be extremely profitable, especially on Phantom. Phantom has a ton of options for farming, and now, for example, we have 30 millions Rapid Phantom, and we make Scream less profitable with folding if we use it. We should split it between Scream, Geist, Tarot, Ironbank, probably something else, and maximize or yield farming on all these platforms. And we should have, with this system, we should have just by design the best profit. Yawn doesn't have this system. Okay. Um, Enough about strategy splitter. What else? Mm, Maybe you have questions. Phantom Madness ended. Uh, I guess during week API on different platforms will be stabilized, and I hope on current week we will deploy Splitter on Phantom. Um, some guys waited it a lot. um, Tarot strategy are already done, and it will be used with Splitter. And I right now deploy splitters for Polygon for or single site, single token votes. Uh, for you, it will work only with Aave right now, but we will add different platforms very soon. I guess we will farm, of course, Impermax, but it is not so popular. Impermax just don't have a lot of borrowers. We will use Market XYZ, and that's all on Polygon until somebody launches something. Probably a bit Iron. They safe. Don't scare them. Their lending platform safe. It is clear compound fork without anything else. So it is the same as Scream, for example, or Cream. So and okay, a bit alpha. A bit alpha. I should not disclose it. Who cares? um, okay, we will collab with Market. I hope. Uh, um, I can't say more, but I hope we will find a solution for leverage farming for single asset vaults. Uh, do you know you uh, supply X token, borrow USDC, buy more assets, and repeat until you reach enough leverage level. Mm, and uh, this interesting opportunity. Um, we can we can use inside strategy. Uh, uh, we can supply. For example, you have USDC vault. You supply some amount tokens, and some part of this from through strategy splitter go to market as liquidity, and you supply X token as collateral, and in the same time borrow your USDC. Technically, it is your USDC. You borrow and buy more X tokens, and uh, I need to think about this more, but looks like it should work. It is synthetic leverage, very interesting. So you will always have some liquidity for leverage your positions. Mm, of course, it will depend. You're not able to use 100% on market. It should be split because it will not make sense. You supply uh, money and borrow it, and you pay fees for yourself plus some platform fees. It will not make sense, but you can leverage a bit with I don't know, probably 30%, 30% after that, 15%. Um, so LTV for this solution should be around 30, maybe 50%. Not sure, 30 closer. Finally, I have a question. My God, stop me about leak this alpha. Did you get a look at a new Aave proposal to the different assets, Link, Shost, Sushi, and maybe Shost assets? I saw a lot of proposals, but it is just proposals. Who knows? Um, if of course, if they will add, we will create vaults, we will create swap pairs, we will increase profitability of our platform on Polygon, we will have new volume on our DEX, and Money Ledger will work much better. Um, I'm not sure that they will add rewards for this. So without without rewards for borrowers, we can't use Foldin. Obviously, you can't borrow something and it without rewards it is not profitable. So formally Foldin it is a little trick to earn more, but um, it is a win-win situation for everyone in this system, but it will be always temporary. With time, we will more focus on managing, um, because a lot of platforms, and you not always want to jump from one to another, and we're doing it for you. So Folding uh, is working on first years of network when you have additional rewards. But for blended platform, it can be infinity process because obviously suppliers should earn more than uh, borrow commission, borrow fee. Um, so yes, managing and strategy splitter multi-chain. Well, uh, just at center of what I talk it. Um, what else? What else? I'm sure I forget about something. Is it bad practice to make record in such a way people can't? cannot easily copy to prevent forks. I don't want to prevent forks. If somebody want to fork tattoo, welcome. If they will be friendly enough and not compete with us, I even can help. But forking it is always good. This good phrase. Uh, if it was not forked, probably you're not good enough. Something like this. Um, Why should you prevent fork? If somebody launch your code better than you, maybe you need to go to work for these guys. I mean, yield farming. Did you saw this code? Do you think it is easily launched? Oh my God, we have four Solidity developers that constantly work. I work literally 24/7. Uh, and mm, it is very difficult. And if you want just money, uh, they will launch Master Chief or something like this. If we're talking about pawn shop, I hope it will be industrial standard. Of course, okay, okay, my ambitions, it's my dreams, but I hope it will be something like Master Chief when we launch it, that anyone can launch similar with slightly changes, but because for this product adoption the most important. Don't don't afraid competitors if you create unique product with new conceptions that users didn't touch before. Um, mm, if somebody will fork it and create maybe with good changes, we will include these changes to us to our contracts. Uh, I don't think that prevent forking is a good strategy. Look at all uh, platforms, popular platforms. Nobody was damaged from forking. Just always creating new value for industry. And mm, if talking about just copy paste, um, Yield platform it is not what you can easily copy paste and launch the same. It is uh, you should always change product. If you don't understand it enough, you will just ruin everything, literally. It is not immutable contracts that you launch and forget. Uh, Look at Aave don't have rewards for claim. All yield platforms, IDEX, Harvest, or Vaults 2 are unable to claim it, and the most yield farm claim between claim before withdrawal process because it is common pattern. It is classical pattern. Um, and of course, everyone has problems, and how we will resolve it. We now we are managing it manually, literally. We call withdraw to Vault, refill buffer inside Vault, and again distribute to strategy. And if somebody, so it's working. Because it or DEX depends on these vaults and it is critical. So um, I hope they will refuel it. Polygon team should do it in nearest Oh, so I hope. But anyway, there's the reason why I deploy right now strategy splitter because uh, we will able to deploy a new strategy and don't care about this issue because it was resolved in the general contract in new version of Folding. Just on Polygon is the old version. Okay. How do you see PawnShop getting adoption if most NFTs are on Ethereum and we launch on Polygon? We can launch a PawnShop literally on each chain. It is one contract. Um, Polygon, we just need to launch MVP, need to launch UI. And the UI will be literally MVP because I hope we will adjust a lot when we will have feedback. Mm. For example, UI can work pretty well when you have, I don't know, 10, 20 NFT collections or just uh, positions, probably 100 positions. But if you have thousands positions, uh, probably it will need some tricks, some solutions how to make it friendly because um, it is a problem with search and when you do you know you don't go in Google on second page when you search something. So it is not only contract with some logic inside. It is search positions, search interesting positions. Advice from UI, uh, what profitable right now, what price is expected for NFTs. And oh my god, prices expectation for NFTs, it is um, um, it is um, I saw the message. Anybody else? MA audio not working out. I will kill myself if you don't hear me. Okay, guys. Um, Probably. Okay, okay. Pawn shop. Pawn shop. Let's see. Let's see. A lot of hype around it, but I want smoother launch. Oh my god, I don't want 100 users at the launch day. um, it is, as you can understand, we have agile system. We don't build everything long time, years preparation, everything and launch it. We'll build products with you. We always share feedback and adjust if it requires. And because with this system of constantly contribution, with building different conception, we can try extremely innovative products. Because if you will build something few months and launch it, and it is extremely new, mm, guys, you can't expect users' moods. You can launch something, but um, you always have competitors. You always have different networks. Who knows what will be popular in the end of year? In next month, I don't know. Phantom, look at Phantom. It is on top three network right now. Uh, I'm glad that we launched it, and we can get some part of users from this, because obviously new Phantom will have new users, and who knows, maybe Binance, this last days of the Binance Smart Chain, and everyone will be migrated to Phantom. I don't think so, because Binance is small, like uh, uh, Smart Chain. Oh, um, it is more about integration with Binance Exchange. Okay, okay. Um, let's launch everything. Strategy Splitter, I hope on this week. Don't promise anything, but I hope. It is already live. We'll have first vault with for Tomp token on Tarot. It is the simplest mm, architecture for splitter with Tarot, so we will start with it. Just formal battle test. I'm sure it will be fine, because we covered everything. And after that, we deploy splitter to each vault that can have different platforms. Okay, enough for today. Thanks for your time, guys. I love you, really. You're the best community ever. Um, have a good week. Bye bye.